you got in the chair here. And look, this is my review for You People, starring Jonah Hill, Eddie Murphy, Lauren London, Nia Long, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus. And look, our plot is pretty simple here. We're following Jonah Hill, who plays this white Jewish. I wouldn't necessarily say he's obsessed with black culture, but he's definitely up to date on it because he has fresh kicks. He has a podcast where him and his friend, they talk about black culture, and essentially he runs into Lauren London. They end up falling in love, and the families end up having to meet. And y'all know them interactions when white families got to meet black families, or when white people around black people around white people, etc., etc. Y'all know them interactions ain't always the most comforting or the most. It's more like awkward and very tension. Well, not necessarily tension filled, but it's definitely awkward tension in the room, period. I mean, depending on how people are acting. But this movie is basically a play on of that. And look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This might be one of my quickest reviews ever, depending on if I go on a big rant or not. But I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. Look, everything you see in the trailer from this film is literally what you get for like, what, an hour and 55, 58 minutes, etc., etc. That's literally the entirety of the movie. And as funny as that trailer was, I'm gonna be real with you. The movie was just as funny. I had a really good time. Look, I thought that the entire cast, and I'm talking beyond just the main 5 actors that I said in the intro or in the beginning of my video. Beyond them, like everybody that shows up in this film, Mike Epps, there's plenty of other examples. Molly Gordon. I can't remember the dad's name, the guy that plays Jonah Hill's dad, but I know he's very popular. I think he was in Californication. Look, everybody plays their role to a T. They are hilarious. They are phenomenal. I really thought that they bring, like, anytime a character shows, or a certain actor shows up in this film, you know exactly what they're bringing to the table, and they do it very well. And the movie's just a very great time. Like, I felt like the movie was a great vibe. I thought it was pretty enlightening as far as the tension or the interactions between white and black families and how that really all goes. Because everybody knows, man, for black people, when black people see interracial couples, they don't never know what to think. And I don't know what white people think when they see interracial couples. Maybe they think, oh, that's a very good thing. But black people ain't always on that same page. And look, this movie just studies all of that, and it plays out very well. Kenya Barris also wrote the film. She's the writer behind Blackish and very other popular shows like that. And honestly, this really follows the Blackish flow, like, and it does a really good job. Look, I don't necessarily know why people I don't necessarily know why people have such high expectations for Netflix movies. I'm saying that because when I checked like the movie earlier in the week, I saw it had like a 27% on Rotten Tomatoes. It has like a 43 now. Not that Rotten Tomatoes is like the all in all of reviewing things or making people's opinions and things like that. But it's like, I didn't necessarily know why it had a 27, because I'm like, I don't understand like what people expect from Netflix movies. Even like Netflix movies in general, like I know people really hate the He's All That remake. He's All That remake on Netflix, and the Me Time movie with Kevin Hart and Mark Wahlberg. While those aren't the best movies in the world, I don't necessarily hold Netflix movies to like a very high standard. I think it's a movie on Netflix, and I'm either going to enjoy it or I'm not. Like, I really just take them as what they are, like whatever they're presented to me as. Either very corny, funny, or very stupid movies. And honestly, like I have a good time with them nonetheless. It's like, I didn't understand why people were just shitting on this movie. Like, personally, if people didn't think the movie was funny, I mean, yes, there is very cringy humor throughout the film, but I mean, let's be honest, people. There's very cringy moments going on when white people actually meet black people. Like when white families probably meet black families. I went to a PWI, so I know for a fact that white people are as awkward as they are in this damn movie. Like, they're not always as comfortable around black people, and if they are, they a little too comfortable. They go a little too overboard. And sometimes you just meet them those white people in the middle who are just very cool. They're not too over the top, not too behind the scenes or whatever. But there's all different types of people you're gonna meet, and this movie plays on that very well. Personally, like I said, I just really don't understand why this movie is getting the hate that it is. Well, right now it's sitting, like I said, it's sitting at a 43%, but like, I just don't necessarily know why it was at a 27. I don't know what people were expecting this movie to be. Now, for the entire cast, phenomenal. I thought Eddie Murphy was great. Jonah Hill and Lauren London, while they were very cute in the film, they are joining Owen Wilson and Jennifer Lopez for Marry Me as the biggest what the fuck couples in cinema history, because I don't know how that's gonna work. Lauren London is too fine. Jonah Hill's a good looking guy. Let me not hate on Jonah Hill. I love Jonah Hill, great looking guy. But Lauren London, come on now, y'all. Who y'all fooling with that one? But I mean, look, Eddie Murphy, Nia Long, everybody did a phenomenal job. And as far as like all the other actors that show up in this film, Mike Epps, Lala Anthony, Molly Gordon, everybody that shows up in this film does a phenomenal job. Like they play their roles to a T. You already know what you're expecting from these people when they show up, and they play it out very well. Like I had a really good time with the movie. I don't really have any complaints. You're rarely going to see me review a Netflix movie if I have any complaints at all. If I do, that means the movie was really bad. If I have any complaints about a Netflix film, that means it was just horrible. But this one, it was a really good time, man. First of all, great. Well, not first of all, because I've had so many points. I got to stop saying first of all so much. But great music. The movie just has great vibes. It's very enlightening. It has great music, great casting. I just thought it was all an overall great time, man. I just had a very fun time watching this movie. It was something I was really looking forward to, and it met my expectations. It wasn't anything too over the top. It wasn't anything right below it. Literally, what the trailer presented to you is what you get in this film, and that's a very good time for me. And that's my review, guys. So for all those reasons and so many more, I'm gonna give You People a 3 out of 5 stars. All right, guys, so You People, what did you think about it? Have you seen it? Please let me know in the comments below what your thoughts were on the movie. Look, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and so much more. Look, guys, this is your guy in the chair. More content coming to you soon.